Saquon Barkley.
Number 26.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. Leading the charge is the UCF product who hails from right there in the Orlando area in Altamont Springs, Blake Bortles.
And you can see why he was the number 3 pick when he came out in the NFL draft. 6'5", sturdy guy, strong arm, led his UCF team to a big bowl victory over Baylor, and runs the ball way better than he's ever given credit for.
Kamara with a run on 1st down, but he's fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage there. No gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can.
He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 35 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Now Bortles. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they
and the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 17.
From the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. That one good for only
today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, Daniel Carlson. Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
This will make it into the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
The ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the deep
rush coming, and he's taken down. Jamie Collins with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. 3rd and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
Yeah, I just wonder, is that an indictment of their offensive line? Did they think that they couldn't move them enough to pick up a first down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying that in the future.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Bortles. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown.
Jabril Peppers.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really good.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. O'Shane Ximines in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And his throw here's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up.
It got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Complete to
on 3rd down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 54 yards. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Kamara.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. A loss of 7 yards.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Now Bortles. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Xavier McKinney drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. Fourth down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Complete.
Calvin Ridley there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Point conversion.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start. At the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision?
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off at the 45. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Giants 7.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that second drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
11 more yards.
11 more on that one and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
To the 49-yard line.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He was
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 45 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And now it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Aldrich Rosas to kick off.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. Looking deep for Hilton. And that's caught inside the 35.
Bortles pass complete to number 13.
That's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches. I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, they'll throw with Bortles. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Alvin Kamara, 26 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. His throw caught right around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but it'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Bortles. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass of the game for Blake Bortles. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Well, Bortles coming to the line with his guys going for 2. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 40. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. 3rd down here. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Bortles now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
A final shot before half for Bortles. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Down and goal from the 2-yard line.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, as time expires in the first half, and the Raiders add on to their lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
I like it!
Able to push his way through. And he returns this to the 22.
Raiders take over first and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 29. Now Bortles on the bootleg. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
You having fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Takes it at the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. This is taken at the 15. Wiggles free. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Raiders will take over now first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Bortles looking deep for Hilton. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. T.Y. Hilton with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the silver and black continue to roll. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurting this part. No. Okay.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at their own 27. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Jones on 1st and 10, finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He'll keep it himself. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
48-yard line.
Now Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
8 more yards. That's another Giants first down.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
And the Raiders.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
For the Giants.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Now Bortles coming to the line with his guys going for 2. Shotgun now for Bortles. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Saquon Barkley.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. To throw again on 2nd down, Jones. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And less than a yard.
From the gun, Jones got a man, Slayton. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 42 yards. And the Giants gain a bit of respectability.
Lining up for the extra.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
At their own 31-yard line.
And we take some time to spotlight T.Y. Hilton now. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a time.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They give him a gain of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Intended for Malik Turner.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Xavier McKinney.
Bortles to throw once more. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught, but the bank judge right there to say incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Complete to number
Calvin Ridley, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders are pouring it on.
Conversion.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw.
Jones pass.
Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favor.
There goes Sterling Shepard. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 60 yards. And it's for pride now, but the Giants do get a bit closer.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We focus our attention now on T.Y. Hilton as he gets ready to head back onto the field. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20.
Bortles.
And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's third down. On play action, it's Bortles. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
And makes the score.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Tanner Hughes on the coverage.
Throwing again. Jones. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Maurice Hurst with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Delano Hill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
One play at a time.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, Bortles coming to the line with his guys going for 2.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
To throw again, Jones. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
We can't have that.
That's the reason we
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Jones now on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jones. Open man right side is Ingram. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Set to return, here's Raheem Mostert. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's